Hey, what is up again everyone? This is Ron and I'm back again with a brand new video here on my channel, Rock and Ron. So for today we're going to install some Matchbox and Hot Wheels card protectors and mainline and premium line models. Alright, so I do have these protectors right here, so I got this as a bundle online from Shopee. So I got this for $6 and I got 4 pieces of these mainline protectors and 3 pieces of these premium line protectors, and we're going to see how this looks like on this video. Alright, so while I do that, I might as well show you my Diecast backlog collection that I collected through the years, ever since like way back or the year 90s. So actually Diecast collecting is my first ever hobby since when I was just a kid. So yeah, we're going to see how this looks like on this video. So the thing is, this is the premium line protector, and once again I do have this BJ in the Bear Thunder roller truck, one of my best casting, and actually this is my holy grail from my Diecast collection. And once again I got this way back only for $8 way back 2014, and the price of this model has increased tenfolds. So nowadays this is like $60 to $100 depending on the reseller. So yeah, this is how it looks like with the protector. It is pretty secured and it looks awesome, as you can see right there. Alright, so it is protected from front to the back. Alright, this will surely preserve the model itself. So yeah, so actually the reason why that I bought this protectors was that I do have this model of this Matchbox Pontiac GTO, and I got this way back like 2015, and as you can see, due to old age and exposure, the blister itself has some discoloration. It is yellowing, so that could be because of sun exposure and temperature or whatnot. So these protectors might prevent this from happening. Alright, so even though this card has a bit of yellowing to it, the model itself is still intact inside. So there's that. Alright, so that's one model right there. So once again, it looks really awesome with a premium protector on. So even if you drop this, the protector itself will protect the card and the model inside from being damaged. Alright, looks really awesome. So yeah, moving forward, we do have this mainline protectors. So this is way smaller compared to premium line protectors, and I do have this collection of main lines, vintage main lines that is, and one of my favorite main lines is this Raider Ranger. Alright, so this is 1:144 scale, as you can see right here. So it's like a fantasy model, like a space vehicle or probe or whatnot. Looks really awesome. So let's go ahead and see how this looks like and the protector. Alright, so once again, here it is. It is a snug to fit, fits perfectly, as you can see right there, and it looks awesome just like that. Alright, so I might buy more of these because I do have a lot of models without a protector. So once again, protector from front to back, as you can see right there. It is pretty secured. Alright, looks really awesome. So by the way, this Raider Ranger is really hard to find nowadays. This was released way back early year 2001. So Hot Wheels, most likely they will not re-release this model because this has high production cost. It has 6 wheels instead of 4, and it is a heavy casting. Alright, so by the way, once again, this is 1:144 scale vehicle. So once again, grabbing my pilot figure from my Rogue Blade Mark II Gundam. It is in scale, as you can see right there. It is awesome. So the thing is, the standard size for Matchbox and Hot Wheels model cars is like 1:64 scale, but occasionally they do release vehicles in 1:100 or 1:144 scale models, and that's what I'm leaning forward to collecting nowadays. So before, I'm collecting 1:64 scale models, but since I started building Gunplas again in my channel, then I'm leaning forward to collecting those smaller scale vehicles. So once again, I do have this another Raider Ranger, and as you can see, it looks really awesome. So it's a different colored variant. So actually I do have doubles of these, and I have 3 pieces of these Raider Ranger loose out of the box, and I did some custom mark on them. So actually I do have one out of the box, and this is how it looks like. It looks really awesome, as you can see right there, and I put some custom turret on the top, so it's not securely put in place yet. So I'm going to install some magnets on this to securely fit this rotating turret right here. Alright, that will be awesome. Alright, there you go. So I do have other color variants of these, but it is in storage. So by the way, this Raider Ranger is actually opened already, so it is halfway opened with the use of an acetone. And outside, this is how it looks like. It looks really awesome, as you can see right there. So actually before, it used to have tampos, but I removed the tampos using some acetone, and this is how it looks like. It's better without the tampos on it. Once again, this is 1:164 scale. I mean 1:144 scale for my gun plus or whatnot, and it looks really awesome. So yeah, so you can do this trick right here. So you can actually halfway open the blister, and then if you do have these protectors right here, then you can put them back in storage even if you're able to remove the model itself from the blister. So let's go ahead and install this protector right here. So even though I have the blister halfway open, since I do have these protectors, it will be securely put back in place. This will not be removed out of the blister, right? So this protected once again from front to the back. It looks really awesome. Alright, so once again, I might buy more of these models right here for this Matchbox and Hot Wheels Diecasts collection. So yeah, for my other collection, I do have this Submarine from Matchbox. This is a deep diver. Looks really awesome right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this looks like with the protector on. Okay, so let's grab one more. Alright, so this particular casting that I have for deep diver is pretty beat up, because for this one I think I got this way back 2013, and it's still mint inside the card, but the card itself is pretty damaged. It has soft corners, but since we do have this protector, that will not be noticeable. Okay, so that's how it looks like. Alright, looks really awesome. So actually I do have doubles of these, and I do have one out of the box, and this is how it looks like. I might do a review of this mini submarine on my channel. Alright, and also this can pass as a 1:144 scale mini submarine vehicle, and it looks cute, looks awesome. Alright, there you have it. So actually I do have two models of these deep diver. I do have one in a different colorway. It's like a military colorway right there. As you can see, it looks awesome. So yeah, there's that. So for my other models, I do have this Rick and Morty UFO. Alright, so this is how it looks like. So for this one, I think I got this way back 2017, and I got this for only $4 each from a reseller. So I got two of these. I got one out of the box in storage. So let's go ahead and see how this looks like, and the premium line protector. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So once again, this is securely fit, and securely it has a locking mechanism in the protector. Alright, and once I put it inside, this is how it looks like, and it looks really awesome, as you can see right there. So now it is protected from front to the back. Alright, looks really awesome. So these protectors are really nice. I might buy more of these for my models right here. So actually, as you can see, I still have more models on the table. So this is not just all of it. I still have another table on my side here, and I'm going to show you some of my other collections. Okay, so for my other models, let's choose one. So I do have this tractor right here. So I think these are pretty rare as well. And once again, this can pass as a 1:164 scale model, and as you can see, the driver's seat is really small, if you can see it on the camera right there. So yeah, this is good for dioramas or whatnot, and I think this is rare nowadays. So I got this way back, like I think I got this way back 2015, I believe. So it looks good on the protector right there, as you can see. Alright, so actually I do have another one of these in different colorway, like a military gray color scheme, and that's how it looks like. Alright, looks really awesome. So yeah, looks really awesome right there. So I might buy more of these protectors for my diecast collection. So for my other diecast collection right here, so I'm just going to show it to you guys because I don't have any more protectors. I only have like 6 pieces of those protectors, actually 7. So for this one, I'm just going to show you my other collections here. So yeah, I do have this submersible. This is from Matchbox, and once again, this can pass as a 1:144 scale model. Looks really awesome. So the one is in a white color scheme, so this can pass as well as a space vehicle, I think. Looks awesome. So yeah, for my other vehicles, I do have this vintage Matchbox dump truck. It's all metal, looks awesome. And this dump truck right here. So once again, this is 1:144 scale. This will be good for size comparisons and the RAM piece for my high-grade Gundam models. Alright, so there's that. So once again, I no longer have some protectors. I might buy more of those protectors for these models. And also I do have this short card. Okay, so this is a mini Mad Props diecast model from Hot Wheels. So actually the mainline protector can also fit this short card. But actually I think they do have a specific short card protector, but I was not able to find some yet online, so I might buy for this model right here. I might buy one. So yeah, there's that. So I think this is pretty rare as well. It's like a mini Skybusters, and this can pass as well as a 1:144 scale mini airplane. As you can see, once again, this is my pilot figure from the real grade Mark II Gundam, and it is in scale. That can surely fit inside the cockpit. Okay, so yeah, there's that. So for my other models, once again, I do have another spare of these Matchbox BJ and the Bear. Actually, Hot Wheels BJ and the Bear Thunder Roller Truck, still minted card, and the card itself is still mint, as you can see right there. So actually, I do have another one of these premium line protectors, and we're going to install this BJ and the Bear right now. So actually, once again, I got this for only $8, and the value of these diecast model has increased tenfold. It's like $60 up to $100. So actually, this particular model right here is more expensive compared to my real grade Sasabi. So there's that. And once again, I do have one of these out of the card since 2014, and as you can see, this is the one that I got out of the box, and it still looks awesome. And I've had a few add-ons on this. So as you can see, I do have this add-on, like a tow truck piece right here. It's made of plastic, but I can fit it inside at the back, just like that, to convert it into a tow truck. And I do have this smokestacks that I got from a Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive kit. So this is like an aluminum spacer, so it fits on the smokestacks. It looks really awesome. So once again, I got this way back 2014, and as you can see, the tampos and the paint job, it's still intact, still awesome. And this still rolls straight. It has rubber wheels, and all in all, it looks awesome. Metal base and metal top, really heavy casting. Alright, awesome. So there you have it. So anything else? So aside from collecting these diecast cars, I do have a collection of trailers right here. So this is a diecast trailer right here. Alright, so this is an off-brand trailer, doesn't have any brand. So the thing is, once again, I was able to do some custom work on this BJ and the Bear Thunder roller truck. I was able to drill a hole right there, and I can fit this trailer inside, just like that, and I can install some mini cars at the back, or some mobile suits laying on the trailer right there. Okay, really awesome. So aside from that, I also have these trailers right here. So I think this is from Maisto or Majorette, I'm not quite sure. So once again, I can fit this at the back as a trailer and carry these mini vehicles, and it looks really awesome, as you can see right there. Alright, so these are functional, by the way. So the door at the back, they can open just like that, and this second floor can be lowered down as well, but I'm not going to show you right now. So yeah, aside from that trailer, I do have this other trailer right here. So I do have this extra trailer and different colorway, and as you can see, it looks really awesome right there. So once again, I do have a lot of loose Hot Wheels cars back in the storage, but I'm not going to show you them just yet. So yeah, that's it for the BJ and the Bear Thunder roller truck. Once again, this is an awesome piece right here. So for my other diecast collection, I do have this Matchbox Blockade Buster right here. So as you can see, I got this way back like 2014 as well. So the price, as you can see, it's 80 pesos. It's like $1.20 each, or $1.50 each. So I got this as a bundle actually. So it's like buy two and get one free, and I was able to get 15 pieces of these for only $15. Okay, so actually I do have a couple of these, and I like the design of this Matchbox Blockade Buster right here. So I have multiple sets of these, and I'm planning to do some custom work on this as well, like a different colored scheme, and it simply looks really awesome. So actually I do have one out of the card, so let me get it right now. Alright, so this is how it looks like, and I was able to do some custom work on this Blockade Buster, as you can see right here, with some simple touches on it, like this Sharpie metallic pen paint on the wheels, and I was able to install this metallic nozzles. I have plenty of those for me to be able to install on this model. And also I was able to install this sticker gem as a camera sensor for this model right here. And all in all, it looks awesome. It's an awesome diecast tank. So once again, I imagine this as a 1:144 scale that exists in a Gundam universe. So this will be good for dioramas or whatnot, for size comparisons with my high-grade Gundam builds. That will be awesome. And also the design of this tank reminds me of a Warhammer 40k. Looks really awesome. So I might do some custom paint job opponents in color blue, and that will look like Warhammer. Alright, so once again, I do have 15 pieces of these. So I do have an army of these Blockade Buster right here. Really an awesome casting, one of my favorites from Matchbox. Alright, so aside from the Blockade Buster from Matchbox, I do have this extra trucks from Hot Wheels. So I believe this casting is called Semi-Fast. Alright, so this is how it looks like, and these are vintage from 1999. Alright, so it has metal base, and the top is hard durable hard plastic, and I have two color variants of these, and I do have a couple out of the cards. So this is how it looks like out of the box or the cards. So as you can see, this can pass as a 1:100 scale or 1:144 scale for dioramas or whatnot for my high grade Gunpla builds. And as you can see at the back of this truck, there is a hole, and once again I do have a collection of trailers, and I can attach it on the back of this truck right here. So once again, I do have this car carrier from Majorette or Maisto, and that's how it looks like. It looks awesome with some 1:64 scale cars at the back. Alright, looks really awesome. So once again, these trailers can also fit my BJ and the Bear Thunder roller truck, and that will be awesome. Okay, so I do have a color variant of that car carrier in blue and red, and this is how it looks like. Looks awesome. Alright, so aside from that, I do have other types of carriers. So this is from this does not have a particular brand, but it's made of diecast. So this one is a long trailer, so this can carry like tanks or mobile suits, and once again I can attach this at the back, and that will be awesome. It's a long carrier. It has 4 wheels at the back, and this ramp at the back is articulate. It can swivel just like that, like a ramp, and that's awesome. Alright, so aside from these trailers, I do have one from Tonka. So this is a flatbed, and once again I can attach this at the back just like that, and I do have this Buchinger tank. Alright, so it's like a drill tank, and I can attach this at the back of this trailer right here, and that's how it looks like. Alright, looks awesome. So yeah, anything else? So I do have this carrier from Majorette. So once again, I do have this carrier from Majorette, so it has a different type of carrier. So I think this can carry some planes or boats, and I can attach this at the back of this Tonka carrier just like that, and that looks awesome. So once again, grabbing my Thunder roller, I can put this on the top, so now it is a multiple carrier. Alright, just like that. alright, on top of each other. It looks awesome. So yeah, anything else? I think that's the rest of my truck collection, so let me go ahead and check right now. So actually I do have extra trucks here, a couple of trucks once again from Hot Wheels, and I think this one is a ramp, it's a car carrier, and this one is the Ramblin' Wrecker. Alright, so once again, these are vintage castings. It has metal base, metal top, and some parts is made of hard durable plastic. Looks really awesome. Alright, so anything else? So let's see here. So once again, I do have a double or an extra of this Raider Ranger right here. Looks awesome. Alright, so aside from that, I do have this battle tanks right here from an off-brand company. So this is how it looks like. So the other one is a battle tank and the other one is a long-range howitzer. Alright, so for this one, this is quite a mystery. I'm not quite sure what is the brand of this. It could be Spence or Ryan. Alright, so actually I did a little bit of research of this model and I was able to do some Google image search, but unfortunately it did not show any results of these models right here. So the thing is, I got this way back like 2013 and I bought this for only 69 pesos and 75 cents. It's like $1.20 each. It's really cheap, and with that price point and with this quality, you can beat that, and you can find that nowadays. So these are very hard to find, I think, pretty rare. So the thing is, this casting, the turret and the top body is made of diecast and the bottom is made of hard durable hard plastic, and it does have wheels. And the good thing about this casting was that it does have Phillips screws at the bottom, and that will enable you for easier customization, like a change of paint job or whatnot. And way back 2013, I bought 10 pieces of these. I bought them all, so good thing I was able to get them all at this price point. Really awesome. So I do have a couple of more of these models in my storage, and I was able to do custom paint job of this tanks right here. So this is how it looks like out of the card. Looks really awesome, and I was able to do a custom paint job in red. Alright, so this is articulate. You can rotate the turret 360 just like that, and the turret itself can move up and down just like so. Alright, so once again, underneath it's supposed to have wheels, but I removed them for me to be able to display it more realistically, just like that. And this is the battle tank. Alright, so once again, it looks awesome in red just like that, and it does have this antennae right here. So these are like flexible rubber, which is awesome. And the mini machine gun turret can also rotate just like that, and also this turret right here can move up and down, and this turret is made of metal, diecast metal, and can rotate 360 just like that. Alright, so once again, actually this is the same color scheme as my customized carrier that I reviewed before on my channel. So grabbing my customized carrier, this is how it looks like, and I can put this on the top of the carrier just like this, and it will look like a land-based warship just like that. So it looks like straight out of Metal Slug. It's like a boss from Metal Slug. Looks awesome just like that. Alright, so actually I can put this just like this. Alright, and that's how it looks like. Alright, so once again, it looks like straight out of a Metal Slug boss or something. Looks really awesome. Alright, looks great in color red. Alright, so once again, I do not limit myself in collecting just Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. I do collect mixed brands of this diecast models. So as long as I like the casting and it is affordable, then I get them. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so before we move forward, for me to show you my 1:64 scale diecast collections, I'm going to show you first this casting. So this is one of my first ever collection way back 1999, and this is a custom Mustang from Matchbox. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty beat up, it's pretty old. Alright, So this is a vintage casting, and it survived through the years. And the reason why it survived through the years was because Matchbox and Hot Wheels used to have the suspension system in their diecast cars. So as you can see, the wheels can move up and down on a suspension, and that suspension prevented the wheels and the axles from being bent or being damaged. So every time I drop this casting to the ground, even if the wheels hit the ground, it will simply hit the upper body, but it will not bend the axles, which makes this vintage casting really durable. And they do not do this anymore. They don't make them like they used to. And I think the reason behind that was because they don't want their models to be too good to last a lifetime, so that the buyers will keep buying. Alright, so there's that. Once again, this is pretty old, and I was able to do some custom work on this. I was able to drill holes on this at the bottom for me to be able to insert some screws, and for me to be able to do some basic wheel swap. So this is not the original wheel of this casting right here. So this is a new wheel, because the original wheel of this casting is pretty beat up. So that's why I did the basic wheel swap. And this casting right here still rolls pretty straight as a laser. So yeah, and it rolls fast. Looks really awesome. Alright, so there's that. So let's go ahead and move forward with my other 1:2 64 scale models. Alright, so I do have this 1:2 64 scale monster truck, and once again, this is an obscure brand from MW. I'm not quite sure what is that brand. So yes, actually it's Master Works. So I got this way back 2016, and as you can see, the pricing is only 40 pesos. It's like less than $1 from Toys R Us, and I got 3 of these. Alright, so actually I have 2 still in the box, and I do have 1 out of the box. So let me go ahead and show you first this casting right here. So as you can see, it's looks really awesome. Looks pretty detailed, even though it's only 40 pesos. The upper body is made of diecast, and one unique feature about this model right here was that it does have suspension as well. As you can see, it does have springs, and the wheels can move up and down. And one good thing about it was that these wheels it does have rubber tires, and it has thick axles, as you can see right there. Looks really awesome. So once again, at that price point, for only less than $1, you cannot find these anymore at the stores. Okay, so actually I do have this model. Actually has 2 variants. The other one has a larger wheel, and this is how it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, once again, it does have suspension, and this casting has been out of the cord since 2016, I think, and it still retains its looks. It still looks awesome, just like that. Alright, once again, for only 40 pesos, 1:2 64 scale monster truck, and it looks awesome just like that. Alright, good thing I was able to buy 3 way back. Alright, so there's that. So anything else? So I do have this monster truck from Majorette. So actually this is one of their latest releases, I believe. I'm not quite sure when is this release. I think it's roughly 2017. And one awesome fact about this model was that it does have this suspension as well. Alright, so these wheels can move up and down, and the wheels does roll pretty well, just like that. And I do have a double of these. One is still in the box, just like that, and one is out of the card. And these are pretty hard to find nowadays. This specific casting for minibus is pretty rare. Alright, awesome. So yeah, anything else? So I do have this 1:2 64 scale vehicles from Hot Wheels and Matchbox, so let me go ahead and get them first. Alright, so for my other 1:2 64 scale diecast collection, I do have this Ford Sierra right here from Hot Wheels, and once again, this is vintage, and I got this way back like early year 2000s. And one unique feature about this casting was that the doors can open just like that. Alright, so you can't see this anymore from the latest release from Matchbox. They don't do opening doors anymore, I believe. Alright, so it does have a plastic base, pretty detailed, and metal top. And as you can see at the back of this car, there's this attachment, and I can attach this trailer right here, just like that, like a mobile home. Looks awesome. Alright, so for my other 1:2 64 scale vehicles, I do have this Sting rod. And once again, this is another vintage from Hot Wheels. So this is a pretty heavy casting. It does have a metal base, metal top, and this looks like straight out of Mad Max. It does have guns, rockets, looks awesome. And also I do have this vehicle from Tomica. So what I'm planning to do about these models was that I'm planning to do a basic wheel swap, and that's how it would look like. Alright, looks awesome. So for my other 1:64 scale collections, I do have this Shadow Mark IIA, one of my favorite castings from Hot Wheels, and one of my favorite 1:64 scale cars. Alright, so I do have doubles of these, and I do have a couple out of the box or out of the card, and this is how it looks like. Alright, so once again, this is one of my favorite racers. I race this on the track, runs fast, and I do have one in custom color. I did a custom paint job of this model right here in color red, and it looks awesome, as you can see right here. Alright, so grabbing my carrier right here, it looks awesome, the carrier. Just like that. Alright, looks awesome. Alright, so for my other vintage 1:64 scale castings, so I do have this casting. This one is from 1997. This is way too fast. Once again, vintage, metal base, metal top. And I do have this Camaro from Hot Wheels. It does have opening hood, pretty heavy casting, metal base, metal top, and another vintage here. So this is a Chevy Stalker. Once again, metal base, metal top, pretty heavy casting, and I don't have double of these anymore. Alright, so for the vintage. So for my other 1:64 scale vehicles, let me go ahead and get it right now. Alright, so I do have this another casting here, so I'm not quite sure what is the name of this. It's very 8, like a muscle car. Alright, so once again, another vintage GT racer. Alright, so I do have this Mayor's Max, and it does have a unique wheel on it, like a rubber wheel with a rubber tire. And I do have this alright, so it's a pickup truck, looks awesome. So for my other 1:64 scale vehicles, I do have this Toe Jam from 1998, so another way too fast. So if I do have my most rare, so actually one of my rare 1:64 scale Hot Wheels is this 2001B Engineering Adonis. So I do have one in mainline and one in short card right here. So I do have one in faster than ever wheels. So these wheels, it is said that this is for races. It spins really fast. So I think this actually this Diecasts casting or this model exists in real life, and I think the brand of this Engineering Adonis is in partnership with Bugatti or Lamborghini. Alright, so there's that. So these are pretty hard to find nowadays. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so anything else? So I think that's about it. So actually I forgot to mention, I do collect also this models from Tomica. So I do have this Tomica Optimus Prime, and I believe this one is 1:44 scale. And also I do have this Cobelco All Terrain, and once again I believe this is 1:144 scale as well. Actually it is 1:113 scale, which is close enough to 1:144 scale. So this will be good for dioramas or whatnot. Alright, so for my other Tomica models here, I do have this what is this, Mercedes-Benz trailer. So it does include 2 trucks and this Komatsu Harvester. Alright, for dioramas or whatnot, that will be awesome. So another casting here from Tomica, I do have this fire truck and 1:139 scale. So once again, close enough to 1:144 scale. So actually I do have one out of the box. So this is from Tomica, so it's pretty detailed, and this is vintage, so you can see right here. So once again, grabbing my pilot figure from my real grade Mark II Gundam. It is in scale, as you can see right there. Alright, looks awesome. So the thing is, this fire truck is functional. This ladder can extend just like that, spread it along. Alright, so this will be awesome side by side with my high grade builds for dioramas or whatnot, and that's awesome. Alright, so for my other castings here, I do have this obscure model Cyber Rescue Zero, once again from Tomica. like a fantasy model, and this one is the Cabelco working machine. Alright, looks awesome. Also, I do have this Hitachi grapple spec. Alright, there's that. Also, I do have this once again from Dream Tomica Hyper Builder number 1, and I do have this JG SDF heavy build recovery beagle. And once again, 1:89 scale, but I believe this can pass as a 1:144 scale. I was able to look at it out of the box, and it looks in scale with a pilot figure from the Real Grade Mark II Gundam. Alright, so that's about it for my diecast collection. So actually I do have a couple of more loose diecasts in my storage, but since this video is taking too long already, I'm afraid I will not be able to show them anymore. So yeah, once again, these protectors are awesome. So if you're the type of guy that wants to keep their models in the blisters or cards, then I highly recommend this. So you can buy these for your main lines and premium lines, and they do also have protectors for short cards, and I believe they also have protectors for loose diecast cards, and that's awesome. So these will definitely protect your models to make them last a long time with the cards in it from front to back. So yeah, also diecast collecting is awesome. You can get in the hobby for only $2. You can get one model, and if you're skilled with your painting and with your hand roll, you can easily customize one diecast car, and that's awesome. So I believe diecast collecting has more fan base community compared to Gunpla and RC cars alone, because when it comes to Gunpla, not anyone has the time to build a Gunpla, and when it comes to RC cars, it's leaning towards to more expensive hobby because of the maintenance of the parts and whatnot. But for these diecast collecting, it's easy to get. You can easily find this on any toy stores, and once again, these are cheap for only $2 or less. You can buy one, and you can also bring this anywhere. You can bring this in your pocket, in your office, school, or whatnot, and it's awesome. So yeah, that's about it. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe and the like button. I will highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. So once again, this is Ron. Rock on, stay awesome, and have a good one.